Guess what? Wet belt? Yes, of course. Have a wet belt this week. This little Fiat, that's in for cam belt change as well. Let's have a look out here. MOT prep. This needs a couple of bits doing on it. This is the only one that was left over from last week. Oh, head gasket on this thing. Ooh. That's a familiar sight. A couple of other bits turning up as well today. This is by 9:30 on Monday morning. It's just going to turn into a swimming pool. At the bottom of the block, right behind that plate where the gearbox mates on, isn't it?
Coming from the top, I reckon.
Yeah, it's got to be the top.
It's looking.
What a load of aggro to this crank position sensor out. I'll just see if I can show you where you've got to get to. Take the airbox, everything out of the way. It is down in here. Let me see if I can actually show you. You go round all of this lot. And it's down there where the hole is. That hole at the bottom you can see in that clip. Trying to get, honestly, it doesn't look much from here. My arm, I'm literally going diving down in there. Who would have thought? What a load of aggro. But got the other one out now. Let's replace it. Right, truth. Here we go. Obviously the engine management light's still on from the previous crank sensor, so I'll plug it in now. Make sure we clear the code, test it, and then make sure it don't come back, and then we'll know that that is fixed. Pre-MOT inspection on this Transit. It's not too bad as far as Transits go. This inner sill is, it's not rotten or anything, but you can see it's gonna need sorting. To advise them on that. It's had an outer sill already. These are very common to go. That one's by far the worst. Again, there's no movement in them at the moment, but they are like delaminating, so they need to be advised, they need to be done. The rest of the van checks over not too bad, to be honest, for an old Transit. How does it feel?
Yeah, that's going to snap, you can see that. It did move.
It's very common. We've had two. Is it? Ooh.
Is your gun not?
Oh.
It's just looking up a bit.
There we go. What's that? Number 3 now that's actually undone. No, it ain't moving.
Well, it's gone a bit.
Ooh, starting to move. What are we saying on this one? Is it going to be bad or is it going to be alright?
It's not too bad, no?
There's a little bit around the outsides.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. It's starting to go.
It's good cool dirt.
It is a bit. Bit of a mess. Oh. Not much left of that. Should look like those ones. Ooh dear. It's gonna be fun.
What it is.
That there. Customer took it to Halfords to have a service, and ever since then it's played up.
Up there. Wire is not connected.
Do you know what the tech at Halfords said when they took it back again? They said to him it needs a new ECU, and that's unplugged. Utter joke. They would have taken it off when they serviced it to do the air filter and that. Someone would have yanked that out of the way. You just can't write it, can you? Absolutely terrible. We'll get it back in, scan it, etc. I'll show that. Make sure it clears it, and make sure we're 100% right. So yeah, since they, let's have a look.
That's what it had.
Right, that's the pulse still there.
So we clear.
Yeah.
Reset.
Alright, so we've got nothing's come off on the dash now.
A bit more lights. It comes straight back on earlier when I reset it.
Job done. That's a £500 bill. Let's have a look at it.
Take that one out there.
What does it look like from the other side? Turn it over to it.
There's no head on it at all.
Oh dear, look at that, completely delaminating. Oh. Tuggy, tuggy, tuggy. These are always a pain to get off. They're going to be as stubborn as the last one. Yeah. It's because they use sealant. Why can't I just use gaskets? Make this job so much easier. Deja vu.
Goes.
Look at that. That's what I was saying, like it's all held together with sealant. Absolute nightmare. But there we have it. Yet another one. Another wet belt. You can hear that. It sounds like sandpaper, but it's all delaminated. Becoming quite a regular thing, isn't it? I think they've all hit that age now, and everyone's heard about the horror stories of these wet belt systems, and everyone's having them done. How many miles, do you reckon that would be until that would actually go? Another couple of thousand or so, potentially. That could have ended up. Well, no, the oil pump, the pickup would have blocked. I think the pickup would have blocked first. And then the brakes, these ones, the brakes would have stopped working. I think all that would happen before the belt would snap, to be honest. But still, it's just a ridiculous idea.
Starting to crack.
Yeah.
Especially around the teeth.
Yeah. Another one, we're building a little wall over there of wet belts and all the different variation in how bad they are coming off. I think we need to start marking on them. Yeah. What year and mileage and whatnot they've come off. Because well, to be fair, out of the ones we've got over there, there's only one which is actually, you wouldn't say good condition, but better than all the others. And that turned out, it had a really good service life with all the proper oil used and that. And that was the only one that is up there that looks half decent. Leave him to carry on with that. I'm over next door at DVS. Let's have a little walk round. Doing a lot of steps at the moment, having a walk to and from. Oh yeah, that's in for car sales. Little Citroen in. That's having a service and a pre-MOT inspection before MOT. So let's dive into that. Oh dear. That is not a good sign. No, bird's still in there. I know what's happened there. Bloody same look, innit? And yeah. Right, okay. See that? Someone's greased those. Why have they greased them? Yeah, someone's gone through the effort. These rears are the same as well. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's binding. That mechanism's free. Oh yeah. That's the same. That's free. Christ. You can see that. Lovely. That's one. Oh, oh yeah. Look at that. Woo. This side's pretty much the same. Lip there, look. Oh. Come on, baby. There we go. All out. God dear. On these rear calipers, I always just put a little squirt of WD-40 in them so that when you wind the piston back in, it doesn't break this or pop off it. Just it gives it a little helping hand. Yeah. Brakes done on here. Take it for a road test, make sure they're alright. You done that little job yet?
No. EGR pipe broke off of there.
Oh, beautiful. At least that's fixed.
Yeah. That'd be the power issue.
And it's not my job. Sorry, Jazz.
Bit of oil.
Ooh. Jesus. Mmm. Well, it won't rust. Yeah. Fuck it.
Are you waiting till I've opened the bonnet?
Yeah, I know. Oops. It's not all just cars. Capstar in, full service, not having MOT. Oh no, he's taking it for MOT, isn't he? At a bit, well, it won't be long once our Class 7 bay's in. He can come to us. If he wants to. Sucky, sucky, sucky. Get rid of all that crap oil. Lovely jubbly. Go on then. Yeah.
It's got a dodgy barrel on it.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
No.
No. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Oh. Oh. Needs more fuel. Even out of this, done something wrong.
Bloody barrel.
Ah, it's not liking that. Ooh.
Vacuum
Oh, I see.
pipe.
Well, there are a lot of parts, to be fair. Now he's finished the job. It does not like you. Do you not, you didn't do it up? Oh, it wasn't even on.
It was on the list of underneath stuff.
Oh, that's the problem. The phone goes so many times in the day.
Yeah, that's why they're
You
not
get
on.
distracted away from what you're doing. Third time lucky. And just like that, can't get the star. Do the job properly. Doesn't sound very happy, does it? At all. Won't idle. Oh!
That is not what you want.
Oh my god! I've never seen them like that. It's like cement. Look at all the smoke coming out of it now.
Even there, look. That's going to be the radiator, the heat matrix, all the pipes.
I mean, it's 14 play. Is it worth doing it?
That's like,
It's gonna be a cup. Well, it's gonna be close to what? But it's gonna be near on going up to a couple of grand, isn't it? In parts and
probably
labour
over
and
that by the time it's quite,
I don't know. Have a look.
the radiator and the heat matrix it will never get out of properly.
That absolutely stinks. Don't know what the customer's going to want to do about that Mini. Could be bad news. At least the sun's shining today. That's a bit of good news. Little Fiat Panda in. Needs a cam belt doing on it. Let's get on with it. Let's get cracking. Yeah, there we go. Little fit's done, well, cam belt's done on it. Got an exhaust, you can hear it blowing I think. Exhaust to do and a service and pre-MOT inspection before an MOT, so that'll be next. I am like a dying fly. Got the man flu, haven't I? Oh, okay, Friday. Little Fiesta's in for one of our car sales lot. We look after. Clutchley's doing on it. Waiting on parts for that. Dan's been in the office. Cam belt on this Peugeot. Another car sales one. We've got an Astra out there for a PDI. Is that Astra? No, Astra's not MOT, is it? That's it. Oh yeah, got some locking wheel nuts on there with no tools, so they got to be removed. A couple of other services coming in. And I hope that's it. We'll see how the day goes. Oh, I can see that already. Oh, yeah, about time to change that, I reckon. This is a problem. That ain't gonna work. Oh God, sorry. Gonna have to go old school on this one. Multi socket. Just gonna have to smash it over the locking wheel nut because our tool won't work with that. It works with the bolts. This is nuts. I use a long bar because I don't want to smash my hand to pieces. Let's have a go. Right, it's gone over it. Here's one I prepared earlier for the other job. If this don't work, we're in trouble. Oh. Never mind. I'm pretty sure they didn't have spinny outsides. Desperate measures. Let's see if we can make something work. Oh, he's nearly there, look. Get a bit more grip on it. Whoa. It ain't stupid if it works, but we've still got the issue of get those locking wheel nuts off because there's no tool. Yeah, not too bad. But still, been quite a run of cam belts, isn't it, the past 2 weeks, to be fair. We've done quite a few. Oh dear, is it nearly the end of the day yet?
Done the tyre pressure light.
Nice.
And that's another one off the list.
Why is the window not working?
Oh.
The fucking...
Oh. Yeah. Love it.
No, I want it to work.
So much for finishing early on a Friday, eh?
Yeah.
Standard. Hey, you did a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Nice little caddy van in, coming in for a service for a friend of ours. I've had to use a 4-post ramp because he's lowered it too much. You got a licence to drive that thing? Service done on this nice little Caddy. Ended up having to wait for a filter to be delivered. Halfords supplied the wrong one. That's 2 times. That's the 2 times this week that a customer has had a problem with Halfords. Just going to plug it in now, do the reset, and then on to the next. Again, massive shout out to Big Dan for offering us up to be able to carry on working whilst all the disruptions going on in our place next door. The favours won't be forgotten. He won't let us forget about them, I reckon. Yeah, let's go round next door quick before we sign off and see what's going on. I think Dan's cleaning his car again. Just playing, isn't he? Messing about. That'll do the job for tomorrow. Yeah. Can't believe you're going to be down here on a Saturday and a Sunday this week. As if this week ain't been long enough. It'll be worth it in the end. Join us next time, if you fancy it, and see why on earth we've got this thing here. I think anyone can pretty much guess why it's here. But yeah, won't have time to do the editing and stuff. We're so busy this week, it'll have to go into next week's vlog of some of the process of what we're doing with this and cleaning up the workshop and stuff whilst it's here. Thanks for joining and tuning in and whatnot. We'll see you on the next one.